Inverness Raceway. In line for the first, coming to the top of the stretch. Condition field numbers 1 and 2. They go for 1,000 DC first go. Who's Your Shadow? Watch Him Treasure. Weather the Storm. In the backfield, it's Tucker's Best. 4 on gate. 1 is late. Down off the gate and away, and Who's Your Shadow? It's looking for the lead. DC first go in at the rail is second. Driving up here third. Tucker's Best wants to go up and set out the fractions. Heading down the backside toward the opening quarter now. Up front on the lead, Tucker's Best. Watch Him Treasure quickly. Up here on the outside and challenging. Third is Who's Your Shadow? At a 4 DC first go, Weather the Storm. Hung up in the backfield. Passing the opening quarter now. The 9-year-old articulator mare, Tucker's Best. In range at Zach Mullins. Up front setting the fractions. 32 and 1/5. Past that opening station. Second, in at the rail, it's Who's Your Shadow, taking a duck here at third. That is Watch Him Treasure. DC first goes 4. In the backfield, it's Weather the Storm. We're passing the half mile now. A snug hold on the 7, Tucker's Best. Up front on the lead. Who's Your Shadow second. Watch Him Treasure is third at 4 DC first go. Then Weather the Storm. 103 and 2/5 past the half mile up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. At $16.40 on the board, Tucker's Best leads this field next to 3/4. Who's Your Shadow is tucked in there second for catch driver J.J. McDonald. Watch Him Treasure is third. DC first go, yet to be heard from. Heading past that 3/4 towards the 7/8 turn, 136 and 1/5. That's 3/4, and Tucker's Best is going to bring them on home. Who's Your Shadow is second. Watch Him Treasure on the outside, then DC first go. Through the lanes now, and Tucker's Best. You're not at the rail, but on the outside, Watch Him Treasure. Up to steal it easily. The second is Tucker's Best. Third, Who's Your Shadow? Watch Him Treasure. 206 and 3/5 here in the first. Coming back from the lower turn, winner here in the first. The 4-year-old Big Gelding by State Treasure. And the Ponderosa mare, Red Star Ashley. This horse was bred by Jonathan Mundell. He had a Pugwash, Nova Scotia. He's owned by Keith McDonnell. At a Port Hook, Lewis McDonnell does the training driving. A stretch drive, winning easily, 206 3/5. First win on the season and third win overall. 206 3/5. Watch him Treasure and Lewis McDonnell. First official, DC's first go was 4. Elton Grove Roxy scratched. Who's Your Shadow 3. Watch him Treasure the Water. Weather the Storm 5. Gigi's Jumanji was scratched and Tucker's Best was second. By the quarter, 32-1. The half, 103-2. 3/4, 136-1. Race winning trip, 206 3/5. Top the program, 4 scratch 3. 1-5 scratch, 2 on the bottom. 206 3/5. First win on the season for Watch Him Treasure. Lewis McDonnell across the board, 22-10-9-50, 350. Place entry the 7, Tucker's Best, 4-10-220. The show, the 3. Who's Your Shadow? $2.30. 4-7 exacta. $48.20, 48.20 triacta combination, 473. It returned triacta backers $352.10. Up and coming in the second. Equipment change on the 1 Dirty Bobby. Takes off the side rolls and he goes to an open bridle. Over in race number 3, second end of the early double. Equipment change in the 4, What Mocks Me Win. Minus the close, and he goes to an open and a hood with cups. Number 6, OK Gladiator in the third is scratched by the judges.